Hi guys, this is my what I eat in a day vlog. Make sure you stay tuned to the end because I'm going to go over all my macros, calories, all that good stuff that a lot of people care about that I don't necessarily care about. But I want to just give you guys an example of what is expected of a person of my stature to eat, consume, and thrive off of versus what I actually eat. Because it's pretty interesting. It's much more than I thought I ate. And I didn't realize that until I posted my blog post, which I'll link in the description. Because a lot of people were like, that's a lot. But for me, it's just what I eat. So make sure you stay till the end. I'm going to go over all that with you guys and enjoy the vlog. Good morning. Can you say good morning? Hi, I'm not naked. Welcome back to the vlog. We're outside this morning getting some vitamin D. It's kind of cloudy, but it's, you know, it's still nice. It's actually cool. It's in the mid 70s today, which is amazing. And we're out here watching Ken put up the chicken run so we can have some farm fresh eggs. We already have the chickens, but they're getting a little big for their chicken house, so we got to make it bigger so they have plenty of room to spread out and eat some grub and some bugs. Ain't that right? Yeah. So that's exciting. I'll show you. So that's the chicken coop that we have right now, and then we're gonna extend their run down the fence so they have plenty of room. Hi. Are you ready for some eggs? You want some eggs? Huh? Yeah. So since this is a what I eat in a day vlog, I've already had coffee. I put a little bit of heavy cream, some Truvia, and electrolytes and iodine in my coffee. Are you done in your sling? You about done? Okay. So that's what I've had today, and it's 10-ish in the morning. And Beckett's had milk, and he's had some water too out of his sippy cup. Okay, I'm coming. Okay. Alright, so here we are at breakfast, which was about 11:30. Gonna have 5 whole eggs, sprinkle in a whole bunch of Redmond's real salt, some fresh ground pepper, a splash of heavy cream, makes it fluffier and softer because I'm gonna let Beckett eat a little bit of this, so we're gonna make it as soft and fluffy as possible because that's how he likes to eat it. Whisk really well. I cook my eggs in fresh butter, really delicious grass-fed butter from a local dairy. I just let that melt, and then I pour in the eggs. I feel like pretty much everybody knows how to make scrambled eggs, so I'm not going to go into too much detail here. I just let it sit for a minute, and then I sprinkle some Parmesan into the eggs, and then I spoon them around until they're done. Like I said, I cooked my eggs soft because that's how I like them and that's how Beckett likes them, so not very well done. So they're done. I'm gonna put them on a plate. So now it's time to eat. I feed myself and I put some eggs on Beckett's plate. He feeds himself. Sometimes he uses his fork and sometimes I just hand it to him and he takes it out of my hand. It just depends on how he's feeling and what mood he's in. I'm drinking Gerald Steiner, which is just a sparkling water. I couldn't get any Topo Chico this week, so this is my second favorite. It's almost as good, but not quite. I just got my ice cream maker, which got here in one day, which is kind of cool. I ordered it from Williams-Sonoma, so I'm gonna show you it. It's the Cuisinart 22 something something. I'll link it in the description. It came with 2 bowls, so we have to stick these in the freezer before we can do anything. So I'm gonna do that first. Can I say hi? Please don't run me over. Ah! Morgan's cooking grilled chicken and Brussels sprouts with butter and Parmesan cheese. Oh my God. Go, let's get out. There's hot grease. Oh, gosh. So since Morgan was already cooking, that made me hungry, and so I decided to eat again. So I'm having 6 chicken breast strips, sauteed in butter with lots of Redmond seasoning salt. There's the big chunk of butter. Delicious. I'm topping it with lemon pepper, also from Redmond's. They have several different seasonings. And now I've used the butter that was left over from me grilling. I've added a little bit of heavy cream to make a creamy sauce. Delicious. Pour that over my chicken, and again, I'm going to eat my face off. I did have a few of Morgan's Brussels that were left over. It was only like 2 or 3, and a few strips of onions that she had cooked that she didn't eat. So I ended up eating a few veg with this meal, but very few. My last meal of the day is 2 slices of Gouda cheese, 2 big chunks of liverwurst, and a squirt of mustard made into a type of sandwich type deal. And that's it. That's all I ate for today. Okay guys, so the last part of this video is going to be me going through my Cronometer analytics. I'm going to put a screenshot up here of each of the things that I'm going to talk about on Cronometer. Cronometer is a free app. This is in no way sponsored. That's just the one that I chose. I like it. It works pretty well. It's got specific brands on it too, and then like a place where you can scan stuff in. So that's really cool. All right, we're gonna start with, okay, so when we look at the daily report, the screen looks like this. I'm gonna put a screenshot up right here. And so the first thing that they address is calories. I went over my calories by a lot. The really cool thing about Cronometer is that it has an option for if you're a nursing mother. So breastfeeding moms supposedly burn off tons of calories, which is actually impossible to figure out because we're not a closed system. Dr. Berry has a whole video about calories and how it's almost impossible to calculate that because we're an open system, not a closed system, but that's not this video. But let's just talk about if in fact we were able to do that. I was supposed to only eat, let's see how many calories. All right, so if you scroll down, it has Macronutrient Targets, and it has energy, which they give to calories, protein, net carbs, and fat. All right, so my energy, I was supposed to eat 723 kilocalories. I ate 2,141 kilocalories. A lot of people want to say that this diet works because you just restrict calories. I honestly thought that I was eating around 1,500 calories. Clearly I'm eating more than that. And honestly, instead of chicken strips, I normally eat chicken thighs, which I think probably have more protein and maybe more calories. So technically I may have eaten less today than I normally do. So calorie wise, I was over by a whole lot for a nursing mom, and it put in my height and my weight and everything. So what I should be eating at 5'2" and 107 pounds as a nursing mother, calorically, I overshot. I just think that's important because a lot of people think that, I don't know, they just think that calories are restrictive, especially on carnivore, and this is not for me. Anyways, protein, they told me I should get 107 grams. I ate 169 grams. Net carbs, they said I needed 172.3. I ate 24. I'll get the total carbs here in a minute. And then fat, they said I needed 67 grams and I ate 152 grams. thought that was really funny. And then if you scroll down, it'll tell you like your vitamins and your minerals that you got. I got way more sodium than I'm supposed to eat, supposedly. Obviously, we don't believe in that, and we eat lots of salt, Redmond salt. And I didn't even calculate in the added salt. This is just the salt that comes from the food, supposedly, naturally. So I really ate way more salt than that. And then for carbohydrates, they said that I needed 201 grams of carbs. I ate 29 total carbs. And my net carbs were 24.5. Fats, like I said, they said I needed 67. I got 67 grams. I ate 152 grams. All of those, if you look, I'll put the screenshot up here. Sorry, I'm kind of in the way. All of those were saturated in trans fats, obviously from meat and butter and heavy cream. And then you'll see my protein was 157%. So I ate 57% more protein. I ate 127% more fat. I ate not enough carbs per them, and I didn't eat, and I ate 24% more calories than I was supposed to eat. So given Cronometer's little daily report here, it's just extremely interesting. Per the calculator, I burned 1,700 calories and I consumed 419 more than I should have, which is pretty interesting. So I thought that was a really cool experiment for me to do, for you guys to see exactly what I eat in macros. Like I said, I don't usually count macros. In fact, I estimate, and I was estimating wrongly, but it's working for me. Eating all this meat has not made me gain any weight. For 2 weeks during quarantine, I ate carbs, and I'm not talking about vegetables. I am talking about crap. And a lot of people were like, well, you're just losing weight because you're breastfeeding. Well, over those 2 weeks, I gained at least 8 pounds. Most of that obviously was inflammation, but that doesn't matter. It was all in my gut because of my Hashimoto's. I felt like crap and I didn't feel well at all. So I bounced back with the carnivore-ish, ketovore, whatever you want to call it, way of eating. And that's where I feel best. That's where I maintain my weight. That's where my hair grows thicker than it's ever been. It's insane. I look like Hagrid. And yeah, I take iodine. I take vitamin D3. I might start taking some folate just because, but that's it. I don't really supplement with other than electrolytes and minerals and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I eat in a day. That's how much I eat protein-wise, fat-wise, carb-wise, and calorie-wise. And I think it's fascinating stuff, and I'm glad that I took the time to actually put this into the Cronometer app, because it's very cool to see that I'm eating as much as I'm eating. And I mean, you can't say that it's turning into sugar because I'm not gaining any weight. I'm maintaining, haven't lost any more, haven't gained any. I'm staying literally like, I weigh once a week in the morning, and I'm consistently 106.8 and 107. Like, that's just where I am. That's my natural body weight. That's what I've weighed most of my life, except for the part where I had a lot of emotional trauma and the part where I had Hashimoto's, where I gained, I was up to like almost 150. And that's the heaviest that I got, except for when I was pregnant, and I gained, oh my God, I was at 160 something when I had Beckett. And then now I'm back down to 107, like I said. And that's where I'm happy at. I'm good here. I'm eating plenty, apparently. Way more than I thought I was calorically. And I'm happy with that. So I hope this helped you guys. I encourage you to use Cronometer to track if you're interested in finding out exactly what you're eating. It's pretty fascinating stuff. I think if you eat the same thing like I do pretty much every day, you don't need to do this all the time. But if you're starting out and you're new, it's definitely good to figure out what exactly is in your food, how many total carbs are in there, and to make sure that you're getting enough protein, which I clearly am. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumb button, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you in the next video. Love you, mean it.